Richmond, Virginia is the site. City Stadium is the venue tonight for USL League One soccer. Here on ESPN Plus, presented by U-Crops. It's Richmond Kickers and Charlotte Independence. Good matchup of two sides who have scored a lot of goals this season, and we hope for more of the same here tonight. I'm Donnie Barnes. Both these teams enter the weekend in the top half of the USL League One standings. Richmond Kickers in 5th place, Charlotte Independence in 2nd. But you see, they are so tightly bunched. So much parity. It is so even in League One this year. And so a couple victories, a couple results can really haul you up the table. These two teams hoping for 3 points tonight. Nathan Awney, a player to watch for Richmond this evening. He set up a delicious goal in their last outing, a 2-2 draw with Tormenta, as he put that right on the head of Jalen Chrysler. He was also on the receiving end of a glorious cross a week ago as he scored against Chattanooga. Over 40% of their goals have come from set pieces this year, Richmond. They hope for more of the same tonight. For Charlotte, meanwhile, they're looking for more goal scorers. Tresor Mbuyu has 5 goals for them this year, but he's been struggling with injury. Only 8 goals combined between 6 other players. Corey Bennett scored that one, a last-minute winner against Union Omaha about a month ago. That's his only one of the year, and they really need to get him going and showcase some more attacking depth this season. Well, Richmond looking for a 3rd straight result at home. Charlotte hoping to bounce back from defeat at Greenville last week. We'll have your starting lineups and your kickoff next.
We would not have a business today if it weren't for the support of the many, many people within the Richmond community. To me, we're working as a team to enhance the quality of life for all residents.
It's about being the best that you can be. It's about enriching the lives of people in your community. There's a reason why we have the tagline Nourish, because it's really about nourishing the lives of the people that work for us and the people that we serve. That's what the U-Crops brand stands for.
Hi, I'm Megan Mack, President of Prospect Blue.
And I'm Jess Barnes, Director of Business Development at Prospect Blue.
Prospect Blue is a staffing and recruiting firm headquartered right here in Richmond, Virginia. We serve the Mid-Atlantic region and beyond.
With the labor market experiencing historic shortages, Prospect Blue is here to help companies attract and retain key talent.
With strong relationships in the corporate, financial, legal, and medical fields, we are in a unique position to connect employers with job seekers. Whether you are a candidate seeking a new career opportunity or a company searching for talent, Prospect Blue will help you ensure that today's transitions lead to growth and success.
Prospect Blue is proud to be a corporate sponsor of the Richmond Kickers. Go Kickers!
Moments away from kickoff at City Stadium tonight, our officiating crew taking the pitch. As let's look at our starting lineups for this evening, presented by ServPro. First, let's go back to the previous meeting between these two clubs as they faced off about a month and a half ago. It was a game in which Darren Sawatsky said they were probably better than us on the night, but nonetheless, it was Richmond who emerged with a 2-1 victory. The opening goal from Emiliano Terzaghi. What else is new? He's the leading goal scorer in USL League One history. Charlotte would equalize as Shalom Duty with a headed goal. He's had a few set-piece goals for them this year between league and cup play. So it was 1-1 into the second half, but Richmond snatched all 3 points with that beautiful setup and finish for Matthew Bentley. And Darren Sawatsky and his side walked out of Charlotte with that 2-1 victory. Here is the starting 11 then for Richmond here tonight. Our starting lineups are presented by ServPro. The Kickers will be wearing those green commemorative 30th anniversary tops that they've been wearing at home throughout this season. And just one change to their starting 11 last night from the side that drew 2-2 with Tormenta last week as Matthew Bentley comes into the starting lineup on the left side of that attacking 3. For Charlotte, meanwhile, they had to make 4 changes from last weekend's starting 11. They are a side racked with injuries. Yvonne Luqueta will start up top. Corey Bennett on the right side, who we highlighted in our open a moment ago. And a different goalkeeper in goal tonight as well. Derek Chan making his first start for Charlotte, just acquired on a short-term loan from New York Red Bulls 2 earlier this week. Charlotte with lots of rotation in their goalkeeping spot. This is the second straight match in which they've had a first-time starting goalkeeper between the sticks for them. Take a look at the supporters section here at City Stadium. It's those red-clad fans and one of those green tops. They're ready to go tonight. Always such a great atmosphere here. It's something that Charlotte's head coach Mike Jeffries spoke about this week. He said he always enjoys coming here, always enjoys the atmosphere. Of course, his side will be the recipient of that hostile environment here this evening. Richmond with that pre-match huddle and a couple wind sprints to get themselves going this evening. There you see Charlotte, who are wearing their road gray tops with the black numbers and black shorts. Some adversity for them, as they have so many key players, especially from an attacking standpoint, out with injury. It is a patchwork side here tonight, coming off that tough 2-0 defeat to Greenville last weekend, where Mike Jeffries said we never really got any kind of rhythm going. And Miguel Ibarra, their best attacking midfielder, who so much of their attack runs through, he had to leave that match with injury in just the 22nd minute. It was always going to be difficult for them on the road against Greenville after that, and so it proved. So having to reshuffle that deck, and we'll see what they can come up with tonight. They feel they have plenty of depth, but they need to show it, Mike Jeffries said. And they will kick off to get things underway, attacking from left to right here this evening. Our referee is Nicholas Karnofsky. He's ready, and off we go on this Saturday night, with Charlotte hoping to bounce back from that defeat. Richmond looking for a third straight result at home. Good atmosphere already inside City Stadium. Robust challenge there. Ball sticking on the turf. Falls kindly back to Akira Fitzgerald. Veteran goalkeeper, among the best in USL League One. Darren Zawadzki, of course, feels he is the best in League One. Also acting as a goalkeeping coach, planning to go into coaching full-time once he retires from the game. First free kick of the match awarded to Richmond. Lee looped forward into the box. There's three attackers in that vicinity, looking to interplay between them, and a right-footed strike well off target from Simon Fitch. Good early attacking intent, though, from the home side. Simon Fitch, 23 years old, representing his hometown. He's from right here in Richmond, Virginia. Played his college soccer at VCU. Because this club is 30 years old, it is old enough for Simon Fitch to have grown up going to Richmond Kickers games and dreaming of playing for his hometown club. A dream that he's now fulfilling. Charlotte looking to mount their first attack down the left side is Ivan Luqueta, who's starting at the top of that formation, tussling for that ball, which is put out for a throw. Tomas Maya acted like he was going to take that throw, now leaves it behind for Carson Tallboys. Attempt a long launch into the box. Falls to the top of the area, left-footed strike is sliced wide. Just wouldn't sit down quickly enough for Giuseppe Barone. On the half volley, unable to keep it down. Giuseppe Barone played in Serie B in Italy last year with Asoli. Play themselves out from the back. They'll have a throw right on the halfway line. We were concerned in the build-up to this match about weather. Earlier this week, the forecast was for thunderstorms right around match time, which is never a great sight, but those thunderstorms have moved through the area earlier than anticipated. Hope we'll be all right for the game tonight as we start under bright sunshine. Match-time temperature in the high 70s. Good ball on the left. Jonathan Bolaños has just come back from injury recently, and his cross queuing off one, and it rolls just wide and then is gathered before it went out by Derek Chan, and the flag was up for offside anyhow. Promising attack though for Richmond. Matthew Bentley nearly on the end of it, but he had gone just a bit early ahead of the last defender. There's some tall boys involved in a good challenge on him as well. Bolaños described as a guy who's very hungry to prove what he can do after coming back from injury. Derek Chan gathers that. Mentioned Chan a few minutes ago, just picked up from New York Red Bulls too on a short-term loan. Made a couple appearances for Red Bulls too this year. Also played for Orange County's League 2 side a couple years ago. Simon Fitch, room to advance on the left. Now Nil Vignoles is having a fine season. To switch play toward the top of the box. Emiliano Terzaghi let it bounce beyond him, able to chase it down by the touch line, and then it slid out. And a Richmond throw. Uncharacteristically quiet last couple matches for Emiliano Terzaghi. Not usually a guy who stays quiet for long. As we mentioned in our open, they've been getting goals from plenty of other sources. Nathan Awney with the long throw, right toward that end line, right that near post. Now the cross served in and overhit slightly. Play kept alive by Bolaños, who recycles. Simon Fitch intelligently to Zaka Moran. Will Vint, and tripped up Matthew Bentley and commits the foul. Free kick for Richmond. In a dangerous looking spot. Will Vint, one of those players returning to the starting 11 this week, and just a shade off the pace there. Late with the challenge, giving away that dangerous free kick. See that challenge again. And it was a heavy first touch from Vint as well that put himself in trouble. He'll hope that nothing comes from this for Richmond. Bentley steps up, and Bentley curls it over the bar. You could see he was eager to take it, unable to keep it down though. Matthew Bentley with 2 goals this season. I told you in the open, 43% of their goals scored from set pieces. Richmond kickers, they have been prolific from those dead ball situations. Not that time. Charlotte looking to feel their way into the game. On the back foot for most of these opening 7 minutes. This is a decent little spell for them though. That is put to an end by Simon Fitch, who's had a bright start himself. Vignoles. Ooh, a slip by Ethan Bryant. Able to recover from that slip though. And That ball down the right, offside. Well, no reported injuries for Richmond kickers. Ayrton Paez, the only officially listed injury for Charlotte this week, but they have a lot more than that. An injury report brought to you by Bon Secours. Cross into the box, knotted down. And again, that ball just wouldn't sit down quickly enough from Charlotte's standpoint. Again, it was Giuseppe Barone on the end of it. He could only head it down into the ground. I think he wanted to hit that, but just took too tall of a bounce and then wasn't able to improvise with the head quickly enough. Do have a throw in the attacking third here, Charlotte. Big Saturday here in League One. Everybody in action tonight. Madison and Greenville starting in about an hour and 15 minutes. Northern Colorado versus Tormenta at 9 Eastern. Tucson and Omaha out west at 10. That's not all. 10:30 Eastern. Fuego FC against Chattanooga out in Fresno. That should be a crazy one. CFC played on Wednesday, of course. They're the only team who are off tonight. As they drew 1-1 in Northern Colorado's first home match in their club history. Fair challenge there as Corey Bennett able to win that ball and chops it back beautifully as he surges right past Ethan Bryant. Plays the overlap to Sis. Sis with a drilled effort on target. Good strike. There's Akira Fitzgerald with his first save of the night. Omar Sis, such a valuable player, often unsung. It's a lot of the unremarkable, unnoticed work most of the time, but getting himself forward there and having a good strike. Plenty behind it, but fairly simple for Fitzgerald. Good counter-attacking side. They don't have nearly as much speed up top when Tresor Mbuyu's not on the pitch. Now Mbuyu is available off the bench tonight. Meanwhile, Richmond to the attack. Bolaños skirting all the way around the defense. Bolaños looking to drill in the cross, and it deflects wide and into the side netting. Richmond claiming a corner, and they're going to have one, much to Charlotte's consternation. Charlotte felt that one off a Richmond player last. Let's take a look. Great run from Bolaños, just skirting around the perimeter of that defense. It's Barone who gets the initial deflection. Did Terzaghi get the bottom of his studs on it there before it went out? That's the question. Tough to see from that angle. Well, it is a corner for Richmond, the first of the match, presented by WW Nash. And it's put into a dangerous spot and put on goal. And right at Derek Chan, but there's the danger that Richmond posed from set pieces. And Jalen Chrysler just wasn't able to find a corner with that volley. Poor defending from Charlotte to allow this ball to drop. It's one thing to allow a header in the box, and Charlotte, not the biggest team, so they're going to be at a disadvantage against this very tall Richmond attacking side. Meanwhile, more good attacking play from Vignoles, but took a bit of a heavy touch. That attack breaks down. Charlotte giving up size on headed balls anyway, but to allow a ball to drop like that in your own box for a volleyed effort with the foot, that's really poor. And they're fortunate to get away with it. McNeil out with injury tonight for them would give them some of that size, and just don't have them at the heart of defense this evening. One more thing that makes that size differential even greater. Down the left side come Richmond. Can they keep that in play? No. Simon Fitch had it run out. Well, Derek Chan's into the match with that first save. That'll feel good for him. There's Mike Jeffries, veteran manager of this Charlotte side. Been through plenty of ups and downs with them over the years. Ooh, a heavy touch, and Chan almost got caught. Falls to the edge of the box. Danger not cleared yet for Charlotte. Stab to the left, Bolaños across the face of goal, and it's 1-0. They are punished. Richmond into the lead. Chan thought maybe he'd gotten away with that mistake, but it wasn't to be. It's a nightmare start for Charlotte. Ethan Bryant, the man who profited from it, opportunistically tucked home, and the Kickers lead in front of their home crowd. He said he just made his first save, and that would build his confidence. It's good build-up play, though, from Richmond once they win the ball back. Vinyals, and then Bolaños. What a good square ball. Just took everybody out of the play. And a simple task for Ethan Bryant to slam it into the open net from there. We talked a few minutes ago about how happy Darren Zawadzki and Richmond were to welcome Jonathan Bolaños back to their lineup from injury. He said when he was out of the lineup, he struggled with stretching teams. I love his character and his personality, too. He said he's very affable and people like him. He'll stay and sign every autograph. He'll do any community appearance. Makes everyone else smile. And I think he's got a really high ceiling, Zawadzki said. Well, he put that on a plate for Ethan Bryant. Richmond Kickers continue to be the most prolific scoring first half team in League One over this first third of the season. That's their 11th first half goal. Put Charlotte in a tough spot when they're already shorthanded. Plenty of time to go. Here they come again, Richmond. Bolaños' shot was charged down that time. Charlotte got to find a way to get a hold of this match. Bolaños onto this one too. More loose defending from Charlotte. They recover from that mistake. They're very much on their heels. Got to have a spell here of 5 minutes or so where they just stabilize and calm things down. Make sure 1-0 doesn't turn into 2 or 3. Bennett. It's good calm play from him, and he gets it back now. Opportunity perhaps for Luqueta. Spreads it onto the right to Barone, and Barone lines it up. Serves in a good cross, and it came off the chest of Luqueta, who was crashing that back post. That was a good chance, and Luqueta just unable to direct that goalward. It was good build-up play. This is a great ball in from Bolaños. Luqueta just misjudged it. He thought that was going to be high enough for him to head, and so he left the ground. Ended up thudding off his chest. Went out harmlessly for a goal kick. So even though they've looked error-prone at the back, Charlotte have shown in a few attacking sequences in these opening 17 minutes how dangerous they can be going forward. Pretty much squares with how they've played this season. They've been a very potent attacking side. They've scored plenty of goals. They've also conceded plenty, and they've been shaky at the back. A week where they are so short-handed. Shorn of several of their attacking options. really could have done without conceding such a cheap opening goal. Lucetta penalized for a shove there. As much as I'm talking about Charlotte being in a tough situation and heading off to a nightmare start tonight, remember they are second in the table. They've had an excellent start to the year despite that loss last weekend. That's a nice ball into the path of Lucetta. Doesn't have support at the moment. Looking for it to arrive. Holds onto the ball until it does. Now spreads it back to Sis. And then clipped down the left side. Opportunity for a cross. And out comes Akira Fitzgerald and able to gather at the second attempt. Not the cleanest take by Richmond's goalkeeper, but he got away with that. See Richmond's record when they score the first goal. Start settling into the kind of up and down attacking tempo that we hoped we'd see tonight. See Charlotte, they have a couple comeback wins this year. Well, that's a nice ball. Is he onside, Matthew Bentley? Apparently so, no. Now the flag goes up. Bentley skewed that shot well wide anyway. Charlotte, of course, most notably came back from 1-0 down to beat Union Omaha in April. That was a game where they trailed 1-0 in the 83rd minute. Scored in the 83rd through Lucetta, and then won it in the 94th minute, deep into stoppage time. A goal by Corey Bennett. Also had that comeback win against Northern Colorado, and that winning goal came in stoppage time as well. Certainly can't count them out. But Richmond finding so much joy down the left side with Bolaños free again, and his cross deflected in. It's 2. And the dream start extends for Richmond kickers. Not sure if that was an own goal or if Bentley got his head to it. Either way, Richmond 2-0 up in the 21st. And again, it comes from a Bolaños cross. I think that's an own goal. Bentley looked like he was trying to claim it. I think that went off Shalom Duty last. Duty appealing for a foul, but referee saw nothing wrong with that. We'll see who the official scorer credits that goal to. Matthew Bentley, at a minimum, was the one applying the pressure that forced the goal. Whether he was the one who actually applied the finishing touch or not. A London native caught the kicker's eye during a great 2021 season at the League 2 level. This is going to be a free kick for Charlotte. Talked about them needing to stabilize and not concede a second goal. That has now happened. It's a real hill to climb for them now. Still plenty of time for them to do it, and they have the attacking prowess to do it. They're going to have to be clinical with the chances they get. This one crossed toward the 6-yard box, headed clear. It's a good turn by Clay Dimmick, and he strikes one sweetly, but too high. They are crediting the goal to Matthew Bentley. Apparently he did get his head on it. So Bentley with his 3rd of the season. Darren Zawadzki has to be thrilled with what he's seen, although he's not showing it there. Ethan Bryant in the 14th, Matthew Bentley in the 21st for Richmond. A game that's certainly looking like it could have plenty of more goals. That's another hairy moment for Derek Chan. Vinyals wins a throw. Well, let's see that goal again. Slow it way down. Great cross from Bolaños. Yeah, you can see there. Bentley able to nod and stoop and slam that ball into the back of the net. Great work by Bentley just to get himself ahead of the defender. Now they look for a third. That cross too high and out of play. They're happy. Can't blame him. See a Richmond Flying Squirrels jersey in the supporters section there. Of course, the minor league baseball team here in town. Charlotte work their way back into this match. That's good work by Barone again to keep that in play. Giuseppe Barone's had a bright first 25 minutes or so. The fact that they've conceded twice already means that Charlotte are going to have to make some attacks count now. Again, no need to panic, but as leaky as they're looking at the back, they could really use a goal soon. Richmond finding so much space every time they come forward. And Bryant's cross, another good one, this time headed partially clear. It's a good touch from Vinyals to keep the attack alive, though. Richmond looking for a free kick, and now they get one. Stephen Payne was brought down. A head-scratching first half so far for Charlotte. Maya whistled for that infraction. Richmond with the 2 goals, and neither have come from set pieces. This set piece. Top of the 6-yard box, and volleyed off a Charlotte defender. Hands go up, appealing for handball. Not given. It'll be a corner instead. Brought to us, as always, by W.W. Nash. Well, they're looking dangerous, regardless of the nature of the attack right now. Whether from open play, from set pieces, corner kicks, free kicks. Everything looks like it might wind up in the back of the net for Richmond in this first half. This delivery toward the back post and headed over. Unable to get on top of it. But again, Charlotte leaving attackers unmarked. It was Chrysler who wasn't able to hit the target with that header. Mike Jeffries acknowledged the size disadvantage that Charlotte has when it comes to defending set pieces. And asked him what you have to do to defend well from set pieces when you don't have a height advantage. And he said you have to stay really tight to your man. They man mark. They don't mark zonally the way some teams do now. He said you've got to stay as tight as possible and not allow any uncontested headers. Don't think he'll feel they've done very well with that in the first half. And both the goals they've conceded have come from open play. What a turn by Vinyals. Outstanding play, Neil Vignoles. Can it result in a goal? Bentley drove it against a defender. What a highlight reel goal that would have been. Now it's Charlotte looking to break the other direction. The attack peters out as the sliced ball had too much on it. Richmond now with a healthy goal differential at home. They do lead the league in goal differential, Richmond. That was the case coming into play tonight. It's even more the case currently. They were +5 at the start of the evening. League One season that has been so even and so competitive. That was the best. Currently +7. Free kick for Charlotte though. Disagreement from Richmond. They'll have to do some defending now. Good work by Lucchetta to spin on the ball and create something there. That was actually Tomas Maya, excuse me. Like it was Bentley who gave away the foul. Well, very cliche to talk about the importance of that next goal, but Charlotte could find it. A very different match. That one swung in and put out for a corner. Here's that spin a moment ago by Neil Vignoles. What incredible control, and able to stretch out and play that ball off to Terzaghi. But now a set piece for Charlotte. Swung in and Fitzgerald came for it, didn't get there. It's over the bar, and it will be another corner. Akira Fitzgerald got away with that one. Another corner swung in, and again Fitzgerald came for it. Again he didn't get there. Again his teammates bail him out. Fitzgerald trying to come for both of those near post deliveries. That's a good flick along by Corey Bennett. He's having a good first half. Into the box it goes, and a foul given against Charlotte. Yvonne Lucchetta whistled. He can't believe it. The pressure relieved for Richmond. Let's see that Neil Vignoles spin move from a couple minutes ago one more time. It was that pretty. First, a break between two defenders here. Then, well, back heel to myself, why not? And then the athleticism to stretch out and keep his footing enough to dish that ball along to Terzaghi. Incredibly well done. Here's Bolaños, who's had a storming first half down that left flank. It was a cheeky attempt by Vignoles. Can't blame him for trying it. Vignoles, another guy Darren Zawatsky was raving about this week. Season he's had so far. Clay Dimmick for Charlotte. They give away a throw as Grayson Barber couldn't connect with a teammate. Grayson Barber, one of the guys highlighted by Mike Jeffries, who they need to get going. He's gotten a run in the team. He's now been in there for a couple games, finding his feet. I'd like to see him produce some end product soon. Maya. That stayed in play, and a tug back, and a foul, and a free kick. Well, we haven't had many moments to catch our breath in this first half. Just a little bit of a lull in play there. But right back to the attack go Richmond. Simon Fitch surging forward. Bentley touched it along in the direction of Terzaghi, who had it run away from him. Charlotte looked for the counter. Richmond able to hustle back into shape well. Vint, well, that's another subpar ball for Charlotte. Celebrating its 75th anniversary, Select is proud to be the official match ball supplier of USL League One. Choose what you play with at www.selectsportamerica.com. Select, league's choice, player's choice. Heavy challenge there. Vint came storming in. Referee saw it as a fair one. On we go. Corey Bennett. Now Clay Dimmick. Didn't like his prospects for a cross, so he pulled it back for Vint. Charlotte forced to reset by the halfway line. It's those moments where Charlotte just needs some faster, more incisive decision making. Had the ball in a decent position. Had nothing come of it. End up playing it all the way back to their keeper. That's not really what they want to do. Is Bentley onside here? He is. Flag stays down. Bentley. Top of the box. Terzaghi looking for number 3 and chopped his man down. Free kick for Charlotte. Continues to be a uncharacteristically off-kilter couple of weeks for Emiliano Terzaghi. Still plenty of time for him to make a mark in this game, of course. When you see those balls fall to him in the box, that's normally his bread and butter. Such an opportunistic predator in that 6-yard area. Usually doesn't need a second invitation when a loose ball comes to his feet in that kind of position, but just not very sharp there. He is a guy who can seem anonymous for a long time and then pop up with a big goal out of nowhere. An ambitious effort from that free kick, trying to lob the keeper from the halfway line. Dwelling on the ball too long. Somehow it reached Corey Bennett. Will Vint, good switch to the left. Some better play for Charlotte. Scooped into the area. Out of the edge of the box. Cross driven in and speared over the bar. What a chance. What a chance for Charlotte to get back into the match. Ivan Lucetta had it skim off the top of his shin and couldn't nestle it into the net. It was a poor clearance. It was another good low-driven cross by Giuseppe Barone. Again, Akira Fitzgerald. I have to say, he's looked very shaky in this first half. That's the 3rd time he's come for a cross and not gotten there. And he again is very fortunate. That ball didn't wind up in the net. It should have. It's the kind of chances Charlotte really have to capitalize on. Down 2-0 in this match, away from home, so short-handed. Those have to go in. Not the easiest finish, as Bentley was penalized at the other end. Not saying it was an easy finish for Ivan Lucetta. Nothing's easy in soccer. Scoring goals is always difficult, but even though that ball was deflected, you understand it took a touch off Akira Fitzgerald. That does change its spin, changes its height. So it's understandable that Ivan Lucetta missed it, but still a chance that really needs to be converted in a situation like this. Richmond certainly aren't going to stop attacking themselves and looking for that 3rd goal, which at this point would feel pretty lethal. They give away a free kick, and this will be the first card of the match. It's not the worst foul from Simon Fitch from his team's standpoint, because Charlotte were away there on a break. Fitch just said, nope, that's going to stop right now. He goes into the book in the 37th minute. It was about as clear-cut a yellow as you'll see as he chopped down Grayson Barber. Still time for Charlotte, perhaps, to pull one back before halftime. Good defending by Bentley, deep in his own half there. Ethan Bryant's had a very good first half. And the foul given away by Charlotte. There's Barber committing that foul. Bentley wanted a free kick there. He felt he got an elbow to the back of the head. Comes down to Grayson Barber. Chance for Charlotte to attack after that sequence. And Richmond doing pretty well to hustle back into shape. Good ball by Sis, though. Out to Clay Dimmick. Then Wilvent. Comes toward the top of the area, knotted clear. Nearly 40 minutes gone. 5 minutes plus stoppage time remaining of this first half. Ethan Bryant and Matthew Bentley with the goals for Richmond. Both assisted by that man, Jonathan Bolaños. It's a USL on ESPN matinee when two surging sides meet in the Motor City. It's El Paso Locomotive FC and Detroit City FC, Saturday, June 18th at noon Eastern on ESPN. Yes, big ESPN. Awesome to see USL on ESPN again. Next Saturday, noon Eastern. Richmond again down the right side. Almost. Ethan Bryant looked like he was going to be unmarked for a moment. Good work by Omar Sis to win that prolonged tussle. Both sides claiming this throw. It's going to be Charlotte's. So desperately need that next goal, Charlotte. They're going to make this a competitive evening. They've come close to getting it several times in this first half. When they have created dangerous situations, it's usually come down that left side. It's come from hard-driven crosses that Kira Fitzgerald has struggled to deal with. She just haven't been able to finish one of those off. Falls in the corner and stays in play for Barone, who's ranged from one side of the pitch to the other in this first half. One of those situations, though, where they get the ball wide on the flanks, don't end up putting a cross in. And it all comes to nothing. They give away a free kick. Coaches talk about sometimes a side lacking a focal point of their attack. That's how it feels a bit for Charlotte in this first half tonight. Again, they do have Tresor Mbuyu on the bench, available at least in a substitute role this evening after he's missed the last few weeks with injury. Will Vint, we're told, was shown a yellow card after this play. Yeah, you can see why. Kicking that ball away. Referee Nicholas Karnofsky was unimpressed by that. Issues Vint the first Charlotte caution of the night. Something they've been enforcing much more stringently in League One this year. Players kicking the ball away. Breaks up tempo, slows down the match. Not something you want from a neutral standpoint. Here's Corey Bennett, though. Looking dangerous. He touch took it away from him, though. He's had some bright moments in this first half, Corey Bennett, a guy really trying to get his season going. Had that match-winning goal against Union Omaha. Hasn't scored otherwise. That Mike Jeffries talked about earlier this year, being really hungry, having a huge chip on his shoulder, feeling he really should have gotten a professional opportunity sooner than he did. To prove what he can do. Hasn't always clicked for him this season. Be a huge boost for his side if he can click soon. Has a lot of speed, some good tools. Approaching the end of the 45. We'll see how much time we have added on at the end of this half. Being told it will be just a minute. Which figures, we haven't really had any real stoppages in the first half other than the 2 goals. Maybe time for a third for Richmond. Here they come again. This is Zaka Moran looking to thread it through. It's Terzaghi. Terzaghi stopped well by Derek Chan. What a big save. Play still alive. Zaka Moran. Top of the area. Vignoles looking to cut back onto his left and scooping it out wide. Too far for Simon Fitch. Goal kick. Oh, Emiliano Terzaghi. He thought for sure he was going to make it 3-0, but Derek Chan has had some shaky moments in the first half. His first start for Charlotte. The mistake that led to the opening goal, but that's a big, big stop for him there to keep his side in this match. Sticking out that left leg. You see Terzaghi just lost his footing a bit as he struck that ball. Player has stayed down for Richmond. Let's see who this is. Almost at the end of that additional minute. You see a player down for Charlotte also. That's Will Vint. Just picked up that yellow card a couple minutes ago. Appears as though both are having those shins inspected. Not sure if that was from the same challenge. Let's see it here. Heavy touch from Vint, and then they come together shin on shin. That makes sense. That looked painful, and apparently it was. A couple moments in this first half where that ball's just run away from him, Will Vint. Just puts you in a compromised spot. So good to see them both up. Referee looking and pointing to his watch. So one more goal kick at the end of this first half. Wouldn't think we'd have much more beyond this goal kick. Though, allowing play to continue. And that's off a Charlotte defender and right into the path of Bolaños. Bolaños is in. Bolaños, a second bite at it. Comes across the face. It's 3-0. There's the third goal for Richmond. There's a second for Ethan Bryant. And they continue to steamroll. And for Charlotte, that might be lights out. Well, they took a 3-goal lead before half against Chattanooga a week and a half ago, and now they're up 3-0 before half tonight. A first half brace for Ethan Bryant, and it's really no less than they deserved. They have looked so dangerous every time they've gotten forward. Well, Bolaños was stopped initially by Derek Chan, but couldn't get to the rebound before Bolaños had pulled it back across the face of goal. That's another assist for Bolaños, by the way. So he has a hat trick of assists in the first half. Charlotte are insistent that that goal shouldn't have stood. You see Derek Chan all the way out by the midfield stripe, still holding onto the ball, arguing. Well, Chan has to feel hard done by it. That was his second one-on-one stop that he'd made late in this first half. That still winds up in his net at the end of the sequence. Well, one more chance for Charlotte in the first half. This is Corey Bennett. Bennett's cross toward the back post, and just nobody arriving in time. So frustrating for Charlotte, the way this first half has unfolded. It's not like they haven't had chances, but they have been far less clinical and ruthless than Richmond have been, and that's why it's 3-0. And that goes right into the arms of Akira Fitzgerald, and that finally is the end of the first half. Well, it looked like Charlotte were going to get to the room only down by 2. But that wasn't the case. The stoppage time goal by Ethan Bryant leaves Charlotte with an absolute Mount Everest to climb in the second half. But again, you can't begrudge Richmond this lopsided lead with the way they played in the first half. 2 goals for Bryant, 1 for Matthew Bentley, and it's a luxurious halftime advantage for the home side. We'll show you first half highlights. We'll take a look at action from around the rest of the league last week and more. Our halftime show presented by Simplicity VOIP.
Health. Suddenly that word seems more important these days, as it's consumed all aspects of our lives and made our universes feel smaller than ever. But at Bon Secours, your health has always been our top priority, and we're staying as committed as always to personalizing the right care for you. Because whether here or from home, we believe your health care should always revolve around you. Bon Secours, primary care for the universe of you. Visit bonsecours.com/primary care to connect with the provider today.
Hi, I'm Megan Mack, President of Prospect Blue.
And I'm Jess Barnes, Director of Business Development at Prospect Blue.
Prospect Blue is a staffing and recruiting firm headquartered right here in Richmond, Virginia. We serve the Mid-Atlantic region and beyond.
With the labor market experiencing historic shortages, Prospect Blue is here to help companies attract and retain key talent.
With strong relationships in the corporate, financial, legal, and medical fields, we are in a unique position to connect employers with job seekers. Whether you are a candidate seeking a new career opportunity or a company searching for talent, Prospect Blue will help you ensure that today's transitions lead to growth and success.
Prospect Blue is proud to be a corporate sponsor of the Richmond Kickers. Go Kickers!
Welcome back to City Stadium in Richmond. It's halftime, presented by Simplicity VOIP. Coming up June 18th, join the Richmond Kickers as they face NOCO Hailstorm for Black Heritage Celebration. Juneteenth-inspired fundraiser warm-up jerseys will be worn, and those will be auctioned off during the game, with all proceeds going to support the mission of Partnership for the Future. That's a 6:30 p.m. start time. Richmond and Northern Colorado. Saturday the 18th. Should be great. Hope to see you out here at City Stadium. Right now, let's take a look at some of the other exciting action that happened last weekend around USL League One.
4 games this past Saturday in USL League One. We start at City Stadium. Richmond entering off a 2-game win streak. They won midweek 3-0 over Chattanooga. But wait, it's Tormenta. They're on the road, so they get the opening goal. All 9 goals this season scored on the road, none at home still, but they'll take this one from Sharifi. And of course, Sterling getting the assist there, laying it off. But Richmond, they would respond just 5 minutes later, as Bolaños usually drives in and sends this to Terzaghi. This time, though, it's Ritchie putting it in on the cutback to make it 1-1 early on in the match. Now, Richmond, they would soon after find another to make it 3 goals in this match in just 10 minutes. It would come here off the training ground. Awney back to himself off of the throw-in, and then a nice header in just inside that back post to make it 2-1 to Richmond. Chrysler getting another tally after scoring midweek as well against Chattanooga. But Tormenta, into the second half we go. Bill Hart would find the equalizer to make it 2-2. That's the way it would finish at the end of the match. Sterling, though, 2 assists on the match, both Tormenta goals helping out. And it's all even, splitting the points at City Stadium. Moving over to Greenville, South Carolina, taking on Charlotte from just north. Don Smart getting us going from the corner flag in the second half, as a few chances come in there for Greenville. And in the 53rd, they would finally strike the header in. Beautiful look there. And finding the net was Venton Evans off of Ibarra on the cross from the right side. So 1-0 to Greenville as we progress through the second half. And then a drive here. Greenville still threatening, and a takedown by Cease, sending Smart to the penalty spot to seal things off for 3 points for the Greenville Triumph, as Smart has really found his form for John Harkes and his side. With that win now tied with Charlotte at the top of the table. 2 straight wins for the Harkes-led side. Chattanooga, Omaha, not something the Red Wolves fans really want to look at here. 2 minutes into the match, and a goal would come for Omaha. Burrito, watch this bender. Beautiful look there, and for the second straight match at home, Chattanooga falling 1-0, and it now makes it 4 winless for the Red Wolves as they try to find their form here that we saw at the start of the season that saw them near the top of the table. They would have their opportunities, but just not enough, as this one goes wide, just wide at CHI Memorial Stadium. Nuhu and Omaha getting it done in the end on the road. Big shutout for them as they seal up the 3 points on the road. Still struggling to find form despite the great Open Cup run, but they do get it done this time in USL League One. Madison and Tucson, some fireworks in this one in the first half. Ford Madison trying to do all they can do to find 3 points at home. They'll start off with a goal in the 29th minute. Bartman from deep off the layoff from Maldonado, as Madison still in search of their first home win of the season. We'd hear from Bartman later on this match, but first Tucson equalizing in the 41st on the back end. Matchell nodding that one in. Watch the ball bounce through the pack there. Not sure how that made it through, but he made it count, and we entered halftime all even. Watch this little volley layoff. John puts it in the 50th minute, and Madison finally taking that lead, and they would take it to the end 2-1 to get their first home win of the season. Much needed, as well, as they found themselves near the bottom of the standings. Now a little bit of breathing room as they move up the table. And now this from the USL.
We all have goals. But let's be honest, most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
10 years in the making, a dream start for City.
Maxi Rodriguez, what a stop by Steinwasser.
And it's into the back of the net. El Paso
far corner and it's in. What a goal. Are you watching Football Americas?
At Greenswell Growers, we combine innovative technology, sustainable practices, and a passion for local. With a commitment to plants first, we have unwavering standards for growing products that yield the best taste in order to create the happiest customers. Because everyone deserves access to clean, safe, nutritious food. Little Greens, Big Heart. Learn more at greenswellgrowers.com.
USL League One news and notes as halftime continues. Wilmington in the mix. Wilmington, North Carolina announcing intentions to return to USL with a League One expansion side. Very exciting. Player of the week, Nazim Bartman. Goal and an assist for Madison in their first home victory of 2022 last week. 9 players called up from League One for international duty for Nations League and AFCON. Great to see so many League One players getting an opportunity on an international level. Your USL League One team of the week, headlined by 4 Richmond kickers: Nathan Awney, Jalen Chrysler, Ethan Bryant, and Stuart Ritchie, all in that 11. Nazim Bartman, just mentioned he's the player of the week. Keziah Sterling also in there for Tormenta. He's a player that they'd like to get going a bit more. Our scoreboard from Wednesday, a 1-1 draw between Northern Colorado and North Carolina in the first ever home match for Northern Colorado. Union Omaha last week, of course, beat Chattanooga 1-0. Richmond and South Georgia ended 2-2 in a really good match. Greenville a 2-0 victory over Charlotte. Forward Madison mentioned their first home win of the season as they beat FC Tucson 2-1. Tucson really struggling, hoping for a result later tonight at home against Union Omaha, hoping to use that desert heat. It's supposed to be over 100 degrees at kickoff. Be interesting to see if Union Omaha can handle that heat. Same thing at Central Valley in Fresno. It's expected to be triple-digit temperatures out there, and that should be a heated one anyway between Fuego and Chattanooga. Those are 2 tempestuous sides, all later tonight on ESPN+, along with Northern Colorado and Tormenta, Forward Madison, and Greenville. Lots of great action tonight across USL League One. Highlights and stats from the first half of this one coming up after this.
Welcome to Royal New Kent Golf Club. Designed by world-renowned architect Mike Strantz, Royal New Kent's a one-of-a-kind Irish-style golf course located 20 minutes east of Richmond, Virginia. Royal New Kent was featured in Golf Week's top 100 public courses in the country. Hidden behind grassy knolls and hand-stacked rock walls, each hole offers several playing options to fit a wide range of abilities. Visit royalnewkent.com or follow us on social media for more information on tee times and rates. Remember, come to Royal New Kent Golf Club to Golf Ireland in Virginia.
We would not have a business today if it weren't for the support of the many, many people within the Richmond community. To me, we're working as a team to enhance the quality of life for all residents.
It's about being the best that you can be. It's about enriching the lives of people in your community. There's a reason why we have the tagline Nourish, because it's really about nourishing the lives of the people that work for us and the people that we serve. That's what the UCrops brand stands for.
Health. Suddenly that word seems more important these days, as it's consumed all aspects of our lives and made our universes feel smaller than ever. But at Bon Secours, your health has always been our top priority, and we're staying as committed as always to personalizing the right care for you. Because whether here or from home, we believe your health care should always revolve around you. Bon Secours, primary care for the universe of you. Visit bonsecours.com/primary care to connect with the provider today.
At Greenswell Growers, we combine innovative technology, sustainable practices, and a passion for local. With a commitment to plants first, we have unwavering standards for growing products that yield the best taste in order to create the happiest customers. Because everyone deserves access to clean, safe, nutritious food. Little Greens, Big Heart. Learn more at greenswellgrowers.com.
It's a commanding position for Richmond kickers, up 3-0 as we get ready for the second half. Let's see how they got to this position. As those 3 first-half goals put them into a commanding lead. It was quite a prolific first half for Jonathan Bolaños. He wound up with a hat trick of assists. His first one came from a mistake by Derek Chan in the Charlotte net. Just a heavy touch. It was Matthew Bentley who slid in with the challenge. That created a sequence of chaos, which was capitalized on really well. Bolaños, great cross, just splitting that defense wide open. And it was stabbed home at the back post by Ethan Bryant. His first of 2 in the first half. And then later in the half, more Bolaños, again down that left side. Charlotte just didn't have an answer for him. Pinpoint cross, and Matthew Bentley just got his head to it ahead of Shalom Duty into the back of the net, 2-0. And it looked like it was going to stay that way until half, but in the final minute of stoppage time, a mistake. Bolaños was in, couldn't find his first goal of the night, but the second ball, he put it back across the face, and there again was Ethan Bryant to profit once more from Bolaños' delivery. So a first half brace for Bryant, a first half assist hat trick for Bolaños, and quite a spot for Richmond to be in as we start the second half. First half stats saw 13 shots for Richmond, 6 of them on target, and 3 in the back of the net. Off we go in the second half as Nicholas Karnofsky gets us back underway. Can Charlotte somehow find a way back into this? At 2-0, you thought they had every chance to do so. 3-0, much taller task. Especially with the way they struggled so badly to defend in the first half. You certainly wouldn't bet against Richmond finding another goal or 2. What adjustments was Mike Jeffries able to make at halftime? They were certainly badly needed. Charlotte have made 2 substitutions at half. Diego Rocha and Ilya Shevtsov have both come on for Charlotte. Will Vint and Ivan Luketa both off. So Mike Jeffries making those 2 changes, hoping to spark something in this second half. These are James River Orthodontics subs. Shalom Duty has to put that out of play. Charlotte in the gray tops and black shorts, of course. They're moving from right to left in the second half. Richmond wearing those commemorative green home kits this year with the white shorts. For Richmond, it would certainly suit them to have a similar second half to the one that they had a week and a half ago when they were in a similar position against Chattanooga. They also led that game 3-0 before the break. And they were able to ease home over the final 45 minutes without too many issues. Charlotte will hope to make them sweat a bit more in this one. It's a good little step over by Stephen Payne, dancing his way into the area and then putting it well over the bar. Great build-up, couldn't find the finish. Receives this wide right, just sliced between 2 and then 3 defenders. That, fortunately, sums up the defensive game that Charlotte have had to this point. They're defending again here. Terzaghi, flag is up offside. Pretty good save from Derek Chan. It will not count. And Charlotte did look dangerous themselves in the first half, but unlike Richmond, they were not clinical at all. It's not as though they didn't have moments where they could have found themselves on the score sheet. There is Ilya Shevtsov, the Ukrainian, who was playing in the Ukrainian Premier League the last couple seasons. He's training in another country for the last several months, hoping for a place to play. Corey Bennett now slicing his way in. Bennett straight into Akira Fitzgerald's chest, and he's able to gather the rebound. Well, that's better from Charlotte. And Corey Bennett, who has been a bright spot tonight. He looked dangerous in the first half, too. That's his first strike on target tonight. It's the second shot on target for Charlotte. Again, with the position they put themselves in this match, they don't need bright spots or bright moments. They need end product. They need goals. They need opportunities created and taken. They need that first one to happen fairly soon, you'd think, to make this a contest. It would bode very well for them. And again, keep in mind, Charlotte came into this match second in the table. They've had a very strong start to this season. It's not as though it's a disaster if they lose this game tonight. There would be 2 losses on the bounce, but they'd still be in a strong position. That cross put in, swung out, it will be a corner. This is a decent last couple minutes for the visitors. Soccer Moran with the clearance. Diego Rocha just on at halftime. Will take the set piece right in front of the supporters section. Rocha's in swinger. There's a towering header clear for Richmond. And we talked about the disadvantage that Charlotte are at in defending set pieces with their lack of height. It's a similar situation in attacking set pieces. Put into the box by Maya, toward the back stick. Knotted up into the air. Tall boys, and out comes Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald with a long clearing kick. Bentley after it. And it'll put Maya under enough pressure to win the throw and takes it quickly. And the return ball from Terzaghi, just a little too heavy for Bentley, who thought he'd won a corner. He said, no, you touched it last. Goal kick. Bentley, the only change to the starting 11 for Richmond tonight, returning to the starting side. And that selection paying off for Darren Zawatsky as Bentley scored that first half goal. Which again, at first look, even at second and third look, I thought was an own goal. They had to slow it way down. Great work both by our camera crew and our production crew to slow it down enough to where we could see that it was Bentley who got his head to it just ahead of Shalom Duty. Hoping to put Richmond in this commanding position. This is a Charlotte throw. Jeffries, at a minimum, hoping to see some better defending from his side in the second half. Has to be a bit alarmed with how repeatedly and easily they were cut open in that first half. Lofted into the box, looking for the head of Shevtsov. Right-footed strike, skims off a defender and off the roof of the net. It'll be a corner. Well, that's the other aspect of it for Charlotte tonight. They haven't defended well, they haven't finished well, but they've also been unlucky at points. Some of those deflections and ricochets just haven't fallen kindly for them. That ball could have gone anywhere. Did not wind up in the net. High looping cross from the corner. Second ball was mopped up by the Richmond defense. Shevtsov. Maya. His cross in, skewed, and there's Fitzgerald, and he was fouled by Bennett anyway. Will we see Tresor Mbuyu in this second half? So we see Fitzgerald claiming that cross really well. And Fitzgerald had issues with low driven crosses in the first half. Those high balls, not an issue. Bentley was tugged back. That's a foul, and it will be a yellow card. Shalom Duty goes into the book in the 54th minute. Clear shirt pull to make sure Bentley didn't break away. Not easy to stop a Bentley. Sloan Duty knew exactly what he was doing. Miscommunication on the ensuing free kick. Corey Bennett showcasing that strength along with that speed, but he couldn't get past Stephen Payne a second time. We talked to Mike Jeffries this week. He said, we're beaten up. We have some key injuries for sure. Unable to find the net in Greenville last week. Haven't been able to find it yet in Richmond tonight. Still have another 35 minutes plus. Long throw, punched out by Fitzgerald, falls at the edge of the box, and chipped just over the bar. Grayson Barber, not a bad effort. Continues to be close, but not close enough for Charlotte in the attacking third tonight. Each of those shots that are just a hair off target or that don't deflect kindly from their standpoint, as we see Darren Sawatsky. Still intense as always, even with the 3-goal lead. As this will head out for a goal kick at the other end. Each of those Charlotte attacks that don't quite result in a goal, certainly magnified when you're down by 3. If this were 0-0, we might be saying, well, they're finding it. They're having some bright attacking moments. From their standpoint, they'll feel it'll come, but you're unable to defend well and you put yourself in such a hole. You need to capitalize on chances. Here comes Bolaños, 3 assists already. Looking for a 4th, Terzaghi hunting for that loose ball in the box. That was good defending. Well done by Tomas Maya. As poor as Charlotte's defense has been at times tonight, that was a good moment for them. Sides have been able to find goals in the second half. Charlotte in particular have tended to get better as halves have gone on. They've scored 4 goals in the final 15 minutes plus stoppage time of games this year. Free kick for Richmond. Again, they'll need to find at least 1 or 2 before the last 15 minutes to give themselves a chance to make those last 15 count, you feel. All fairly comfortable for Richmond so far. Well, if you can't watch the match, turn on SiriusXM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access, Tuesday nights at 7 Eastern. Plus, hear live matches from the USL, MLS, English Premier League, and more. All on SiriusXM FC 157 and the SXM app. Tricky ball to deal with for that Richmond defense, but supported each other well. Neil Vignoles providing the outball. And then finding Ethan Bryant's. Bryant's ball across the face of that 18-yard box. Really good delivery. Terzaghi almost on the end of it. Good read by Derek Chan. Come off his line to smother it. Jeffrey said this week that Richmond have so many different ways they can get at you. Richmond have certainly shown that over the first hour tonight. I'm sure Jeffries would be disappointed at how relatively simple Charlotte have made it for them at points. You have to take advantage. That's what Richmond have done, quite ruthlessly. Here comes Bolaños. The left side of the first half is on the right side this time. Now he cuts to the middle, and Bolaños still looking for that goal that would really round out his night. Not yet. A hat trick of assists, just a little bit heavy on that cutback touch. Took it too far away from himself and then couldn't wrap the foot fully around it. He didn't like the way that throw was taken, apparently. Yeah, 8 goals in the last 3 matches for Richmond. And this one certainly isn't over yet. Another substitution, and here comes Tresor Mbuyu for Charlotte. Their leading scorer with 5 goals. Their most dynamic attacker, without question. He's been struggling with injury over the last few weeks. So great to see him back on the pitch. See what he's able to give Charlotte in the attack over this final half hour tonight. They mainly will want to see him just get through these 30 minutes unscathed and use that as a platform to get back to full fitness and 90-minute health, as he replaces Giuseppe Barone, who had a very bright opening half an hour or so. That ball's given away, and here's Corey Bennett. Bennett on the edge of the area between 2 defenders, never really saw the second defender coming in and was dispossessed. And stayed down behind the play for Richmond. Talked in our open about Charlotte needing to find other consistent goal scorers besides Tresor Mbuyu. It's been highlighted so far tonight. The kind of side that can come back from 3-0 down. Again, they've come back from multiple deficits already this year, although none this big. Bentley in a foot race with Carson Tallboys. Tallboys able to win that tussle, and it's a goal kick. Bentley, one of those goal scorers, along with Ethan Bryant, who has the other 2. All 3 put on a plate by Jonathan Bolaños. Shevtsov up for that, couldn't get to it. Now he chests it down into his stride. Heavy touch though. Shevtsov made his debut for Charlotte last weekend at Greenville, played the last half an hour. Maya, far too much on that delivery. Almost created a tricky one for Fitzgerald. He's able to claim on his line. Off, chooses to leave that one. Trying to turn with it was Clay Dimmick to find a teammate, but didn't have time to do so. You see the frustration building in the body language for Charlotte. Ethan Bryant. Classy sequence from him again. Here comes Richmond again. The overlap, the cross off Derek Chan. Bolaños once more. Now Vinyals. Vinyals looking to curl it back post. Emiliano Terzaghi furious that he wasn't trying to cross it to him instead. Terzaghi wanted Bolaños to pull that ball back a little bit more initially as well. Emiliano Terzaghi, like any other goal scorer, any other striker, desperate to get back on the score sheet. Payne fouled and a free kick for Richmond. 16 shots now for Richmond in the match, 9 for Charlotte. And only 2 of those 9 on target for the visitors. Remind you the other games coming up. USL League One later tonight. Madison and Greenville about 5 minutes away from getting started. Kickoffs at 8 Eastern, 9 Eastern, 10 Eastern, and then 10:30 as well. Back to his keeper from Carson Tallboys. Straight out of play by Derek Chan. Vinyals, Bolaños, Terzaghi. Terzaghi trying to give it to Bryant. Somehow falls to Bryant again. Payne. Bryant once more on a hat trick. Payne with the overlap. Payne off the post. So close to a 4th. Well, Stephen Payne's been close a couple times in this second half, and that's the closest he's come. Clipping the woodwork on that far side. Here comes Charlotte. Cross. Well over hit. Shevtsov motoring after it. Gets to it first. Good work by Shevtsov to keep that play alive. Shevtsov again. To skip past players. Did that once. Kept in play. Somewhat gutsily by Saka Moran. Didn't really need to do that. Would have been a goal kick. That's the kind of confidence Richmond are playing with right now. Here's Mbuyu looking to chop it onto his left. Again, as we've seen multiple times from Charlotte tonight, good build-up play, put themselves in dangerous spots. Oftentimes that touch right before a potential shot, just a little heavy, just a little off. Better sequence for them though. Maya. The 16, queued up into the air. Fitzgerald out to claim under no pressure. You see that ball that hit the post a moment ago from Stephen Payne. Great interplay between Ethan Bryant and Payne. So nearly a gorgeous finish to that back post. Just spun a little bit too much. Now another yellow card for Charlotte. That was Omar Sis. He goes into the book. Persistent fouling. The official reason for Omar Sis's card. Third card of the night for Charlotte. 2 players still on the pitch on a yellow for them. Shalom Duty the other. Will Vint was subbed off earlier in the half after picking up that card in the first half. Into the final quarter of the match we go. Remains a comfortable advantage for Richmond. And that is a very clear foul. And another card. This one for Diego Rocha.
Yellow card issued to Charlotte number 4.
Just feel that frustration growing on the Charlotte side. Understandable. It's been a frustrating night from their perspective. Richmond getting ready to make a change, and there will be no hat trick tonight for Ethan Bryant. It's still a terrific night for him. He'll be replaced by Matt Baldock. well-deserved ovation for Brian as he jogs off. Baldock from Hancock, New Hampshire. Been a fixture for Richmond since he joined them before 2017. That's a good turn in traffic by Grayson Barber, and he wins a free kick. Very well done. Again, it's not like they haven't had moments of quality tonight, Charlotte. They have a lot of quality attacking pieces. It just hasn't come together for them in sequence this evening. Unfortunately for them, the defending continues to be an issue. Sis with a hit from distance, dragged it wide. Sis had a good strike on target in the first half. Last one, not as accurate. 20 minutes to go. Down the right side, this is Tresor Mbuyu looking to deliver the cross. Who did that come off last? It's a goal kick. Yeah, I thought it cannoned off Mbuyu. He can't believe it. He says no. Saying that came off me? No way. You can see why it was given that way at full speed. Interesting to see if that was actually the case. I was able to laugh about it with Simon Fitch. See that electric pace that Mbuyu has. Thought he had used it to create a corner, but it was not the case. Payne being put under some pressure by Corey Bennett. Bennett earns the throw. Corey Bennett's played well tonight. A couple opportunities in the box. Needs to find that finishing touch. See why they feel the goals will come for him eventually. That's a decent ball, but a little bit too much acceleration off the turf. Took it out of reach for a goal kick. Charlotte still seeking that first goal that they hope would maybe sow a little seed of doubt in Richmond's minds, but it continues to not arrive just yet. Richmond, although they've been guilty of a few giveaways in their own half, they generally managed this lead fairly well. That's offside. From an attacking sense, Charlotte will look back on a few opportunities they had in the first half when it was still just 1-0 and 2-0. Either with a better final ball, a better touch, set up a possible shot. In some cases, a kinder bounce off a second ball. Here's Bennett looking to shield that ball off. He does very well, trying to pull it back, and yet again, that end product not quite there. And Bentley racing away 2-on-2. Now a third man joining the attack on the left. That's Bolaños, already with his 3 assists tonight. Ilvinyols returning to Bolaños. Bolaños across the face of goal. There's Bennett again. It's a second for Bennett. It's a brace for him. Bentley off the underside of the bar. A fourth assist for Bolaños. What a night he's had. And for Matthew Bentley and for Richmond Kickers, it's a luxurious evening. They lead 4-0. And again, the deflection, so unkind on Charlotte, but again, Richmond, so lethal, so clinical, so opportunistic tonight. They have taken advantage of each of them. Terzaghi almost reached up for that ball, didn't he? Matthew Bentley is grateful that Terzaghi didn't make contact with that left hand. Well, if there was any doubt, that is surely game, set, and match for Richmond.
Substitution, departing the match, number 16, Tomas Maya. Entering the game, number 3, Hector Acosta with the 75th minute.
Hector Acosta comes on for Charlotte. He replaces Tomas Maya. Fortunately for Charlotte, it goes from bad to worse. Bennett trying to pull that back for a cross, but too much on it for Acosta, just onto the pitch. Well, you hate to harp on it, but that's, again, a decent summation of how the night has gone. When Charlotte have attacked, they've looked promising, they've looked dangerous, but they have not been able to find incisive balls in the final third. Whereas Richmond have been more than incisive. It's the second time they've scored 4 goals at home. They did so on opening night, you might remember, against FC Tucson in a 4-0 victory. They now have a +10 goal differential at home. And they're hungry for more. Bolaños, 4 assists already. And now here comes Baldock. Baldock got underneath it. And it put his laces right through it, and he did, but not with the desired accuracy. Bolaños, he is just incredible tonight. Cutting across that with his laces, playing that with the outside of the boot. And now Payne. He's come close a couple times tonight. Thought he might try another shot. He might, you know. Payne wide. He wants one so badly, and you can't blame him. Hit the post a little while ago. First you thought he'd shoot, then you thought he might give it up. He said, oh no, I'm shooting.
Charlotte substitution, departing the match, number 24,
Noah Bierman is coming on for Charlotte.
entering the game, number 26.
He replaces Grayson Barber. Another James River Orthodontics substitution. It's a foul. As Shevtsov was impeded. Charlotte would love to at least score a consolation goal tonight. Dimmick, edge of the box, that's good play. Again, they're just not able to deliver a telling ball in. Bierman just onto the pitch. Isn't able to maneuver around the defender to put a ball across the face. Forward Madison have taken an early lead over Greenville. Interesting. Cassini with a goal in the 2nd minute at Breese Stevens Field. It's a good slide to keep that ball in play. Now the cross comes in and Shevtsov sends it wide. Decent opportunity. And the Ukrainian in just his second appearance for his club, unable to find the target. Really good play down that right side to keep it in play and deliver one of the better crosses of the night for Charlotte. I think that was Dimmick who slid to keep the ball in. Was able to find Shevtsov. Shevtsov again. This time cut off by Zaka Moran. You suspect that Ilya Shevtsov, and he has some more match time, some more match sharpness, might well finish that headed chance he had a moment ago. Just 22 years old. Showed a lot of quality in the Ukrainian Premier League the last couple seasons. So it's a testing time for Charlotte, who did not have high expectations, at least from the outside, coming into this season. There was a lot of mystery over what their roster would look like, who would actually be on it. Made a lot of late signings before the season, but a lot of very high quality signings. This ball clipped into the area, headed away by Hector Acosta, with 10 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Charlotte got off to such a blistering start. Surprised a lot of people around the league, not just with the results they were able to get, but with the quality they were able to show, especially in attack. With more and more injuries setting in, their depth is really being tested now, and mentality and character and ability to respond to adversity also being tested with the defeat last week at Greenville, multiple injuries picked up in the process, and now on the wrong end of a very heavy scoreline so far tonight. Did not stop trying, did not stop attacking. It's a good chested ball into the path of Mbuyu. Mbuyu with the left foot. A second bite with the right, and he drilled it right across the face. Bennett unable to get there. And yet again, it just won't fall. It just won't break for Charlotte tonight. Well, again, that's the danger that Tresor Mbuyu poses when he's healthy and on the pitch. Running at that back line, first with a left. Second ball fell kindly to him. Pretty sure he was trying to shoot that. It was off target and did not fall to another gray-shirted player. Ethan Bryant in the 14th minute, assisted by Jonathan Bolaños. Matthew Bentley in the 21st minute, assisted by Jonathan Bolaños. Ethan Bryant again in the 45th minute. Stoppage time, assisted by Jonathan Bolaños. Then Matthew Bentley in the 74th minute, assisted, you guessed it, by Jonathan Bolaños. 4 goals for Richmond, 4 assists for Bolaños. They lead 4-0 with under 8 minutes left of the 90. Ani waving Ilya Shevtsov away from that free kick. Very composed from Nathan Ani there. Taking it right away from Tresor Mbuyu, who's hoping for a mistake. Sawatsky has time to take a couple juggles. He'll indulge himself with his side leading 4-0 in the 84th minute. It's a good ball from Shevtsov, almost into the path of Mbuyu. It'll be a throw. This is the first time two teammates have each had a brace in the same match this year in USL League One. Had one other match with two different players each scoring 2 goals. That was early in the season when Charlotte and Fuego FC drew 3-3, you might remember, as that's knotted over the bar by Corey Bennett. Continues to have some half chances tonight. And that wild 3-3 draw between Charlotte and Fuego early in the year. Viljan Bijev scored 2 and Tresor Mbuyu scored 2. Triple substitution to be made by the home side. Dakota Barnathan coming on for Zaka Moran.
Number 6, Zaka Moran. Entering the game, number 2, Dakota Barnathan.
Be Christian Molina on for Jonathan Bolaños, who should get the loudest ovation of the night with his 4 assists. Here was the last. This one with the aid of a little deflection off Carson Tallboys, but you can't begrudge him that. Bentley crashing it home off the underside of the bar. They saved Bolaños for last, deservedly. What a night for him. He'll probably be slightly irritated he didn't score. Came close a few times. It's still an incredible evening. Matthew Bentley has also come off. So, like Ethan Bryant, he'll have to be content with a brace. Will not have the opportunity to complete his hat trick, at least not a further one. Luke Pavone on in his place. Shevtsov, again, so many almosts for Charlotte in the attacking third tonight. Shevtsov almost had a nice little one-touch overlap. Chris Cole coming on for Richmond. He'll replace Simon Fitch. A really nice night on that back line. Darren Sawatsky using all of his available subs. Free kick once again for Richmond. More frustration for Omar Sis and Charlotte. If Charlotte can get some of these players healthy, figure to still be a very dangerous side over the rest of this year, but right now they are being stretched very thin. That's exactly what Mike Jeffries said in midweek. They're going to need this depth that they feel that they have to step forward and prove itself, especially in an attacking sense. And Corey Bennett showcasing that strength on the ball. Still looking determined not to be shut out tonight. Sis had it taken away. It's been a much more dangerous attacking game for Charlotte tonight than it was last week in Greenville. Greenville were able to smother them so effectively. Nonetheless, they have been unable to make the most of some promising positions. I'm told there will be an additional 3 minutes to be played at the end of the 90. About 5 minutes remaining in total. Acosta. Emiliano Terzaghi, I'm sure, is still desperate to score before the end of this game. He's desperate to score in every match. He's gone a few without a goal. I'd really like to dispel that. It's been almost a perfect night for his teammates. Neat play from Christian Molina, the former Union Omaha man.
Yeah, I remember that.
Throw having to be retaken. Well, for Richmond, this is going to be 7 points from their last 9, which is what you'd want from a 3-game homestand. 3 straight matches here at City Stadium. 3-0 win over Chattanooga. Had to settle for a 2-2 draw last Saturday against Tormenta. It was a game where they led 2-1 at the half, conceded the equalizer. They were a very tired side in the second half, playing a 3rd game in 7 days. As we head for the 3 minutes of stoppage time. Now a resounding victory that they're headed towards tonight.
3 minutes at a time.
So 2 wins and a draw from these 3 consecutive matches at home. Good return from this sequence in the schedule. Richmond hauling themselves further up the table. Dan Zawatsky telling us a few weeks ago, we've been princes in this league, but we want to be kings. Perhaps some signs, even with a long, long way to go this year. They're making steps toward an assault on that throne. It was a deft and quick touch from Nathan Oni, and it needed to be. Two minutes of stoppage time remaining. Charlotte still seeking a consolation, but ball not what it needed to be. Plenty to celebrate for the Red Army in that supporters section. Have to maneuver that giant flag deftly. The stands are so close to the field. Here's Bennett, still hunting. Good block, though, to cut out that cross, and it stayed in play. Good tracking of the ball from Sis. Again, no quit from Charlotte tonight. Admire the effort and the attitude that they've shown, even though it's been clear that it was going to be a tall task tonight, right from the opening 20 minutes. The results, the end products, those have not been there at all this evening for the visitors. 40 seconds to go. Richmond did not need to attack again. Julian Chrysler taking his time over this free kick. And again with good hustle, but unable to keep that in play. Richmond perhaps sending a message to the rest of the league that they aim to be contenders this season. Payne hoping for one more attack here. His cross and a thumping block. It was nearly 5. Vignoles hoping to round out the scoreline. There's the final whistle. It's still an outstanding night for Richmond kickers, as they have hammered Charlotte tonight by a final of 4-0. And it's 7 points from their last 9 for Darren Zawadzki and his side. Well-deserved applause from the stands, well-deserved applause from the manager and team to their support. Everyone in green and in red played their part tonight. Darren Zawadzki in his customary black. It is a celebratory night for Richmond Kickers and a sobering one for Charlotte. Just a moment, we'll show you our man of the match presented by Kiter. Darren Zawadzki and his team exchange fist bumps. Celebrate a big triumph at home tonight. 2 goals for Ethan Bryant, 2 goals for Matthew Bentley. Another game that shows what a lethal attacking side Richmond can be this year. Ethan Bryant is your man of the match, presented by Kiter, your opportunity advisors. Bryant with those 2 goals, sending Richmond on their way in that first half, and that final goal right before halftime really made this a fairly safe lead for Richmond as they cruised in the second half. Your Puritan Cleaners clean sheet. Akira Fitzgerald, another one for his mantle tonight. Had a couple shaky moments in the first half, but some good saves as well. His team generally defended pretty well in front of him. I'll show you his save of the match presented by Impossible Pups. It came back in the first half when Charlotte were still in this match and were hoping to make it a game. It was a low-driven strike from Omar Sis, and Fitzgerald safely nestled it into his midsection. That is your Impossible Pups save of the match. Well, when the Kickers win, you win at Drive Shack. And they certainly won tonight, resoundingly so, by 4-0. We'll wrap it up with your highlights and stats and say goodnight from Richmond after this.
We would not have a business today if it weren't for the support of the many, many people within the Richmond community. To me, we're working as a team to enhance the quality of life for all residents.
It's about being the best that you can be. It's about enriching the lives of people in your community. There's a reason why we have the tagline Nourish, because it's really about nourishing the lives of the people that work for us and the people that we serve. That's what the UCrops brand stands for.
Health. Suddenly that word seems more important these days, as it's consumed all aspects of our lives and made our universes feel smaller than ever. But at Bon Secours, your health has always been our top priority, and we're staying as committed as always to personalizing the right care for you. Because whether here or from home, we believe your health care should always revolve around you. Bon Secours, primary care for the universe of you. Visit bonsecours.com/primary care to connect with the provider today.
At Greenswell Growers, we combine innovative technology, sustainable practices, and a passion for local. With a commitment to plants first, we have unwavering standards for growing products that yield the best taste in order to create the happiest customers. Because everyone deserves access to clean, safe, nutritious food. Little greens, big heart. Learn more at greenswellgrowers.com.
Great night for the home team. Richmond Kickers 4, Charlotte Independence 0. That's your final this evening. Lots to celebrate for the Red Army and for the men in those commemorative 30th anniversary green kits here tonight. Let's see our highlights this evening. I'll show you all 4 goals from this one. 3 of them came in the first half. The first one came off a mistake, unfortunately, by Derek Chan. Heavy touch, put his side under pressure, and they were never quite able to find their way out of it. Good interplay at the top of the box, and then Bolaños with the first of what would be 4 assists, laying it on a plate with a resounding finish by Ethan Bryant, who made no mistake from 6 yards out. 7 minutes later, it was 2, and it was Bolaños again. Pinpoint cross for Matthew Bentley. He slammed it home with a head. Again, just ahead of the defender. We weren't sure at first if it was an own goal or not. It wasn't. It was a good finish by Bentley. Then late in the half, Bolaños was through off a defensive mistake. Good initial save by Chan, but Bolaños alert to the second ball and was able to spread it back for a second goal from Ethan Bryant. Bryant, yet again from a similar range as his first, was able to bulge the back of the net. That came in the final minute of the first half. That was such a dagger from Charlotte's standpoint. And then they would round out the scoring, Richmond, in the second half. A fourth assist from Bolaños with the aid of a deflection. Bentley, that's not an easy finish from a deflection. Had to thump it off the underside of the crossbar for his brace. Richmond's fourth as they cruise. 4 goals on 22 shots, 8 of them on target. They actually didn't have the majority of the possession, but they will not care one bit. 4 yellow cards for Charlotte tonight, just the one for Richmond. We're now +10 in goal differential at home and +9 overall, which leads League One. Well, we hope you enjoyed this one. For our entire crew, I'm Donnie Barnes saying good night for now from Richmond. Remember, we have lots of other USL League One action going on now and later this evening. But here, it was Richmond Kickers 4, Charlotte Independence 0.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League League One cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League League One.